So once you label all this, you say, okay, what is holding this up is tension. Okay, and that is going to roll down, and what's holding that up is tension. Now, you got to realize which way. Now, the only other thing you need to know is which way it's going to start moving. So I'm going to quickly read through the question, see if there's any clues. So particle B is hangs freely, coefficient of friction between that and mu. Right. Coefficient of friction between A and the plane is mu. It is given that A is on the point of moving down. Right. So we needed to determine. Sometimes if it isn't told, hasn't been told to you, you need to work it out. But in here it says that it is given that A, this is A, is on the point of moving down the plane. So the movement is going, this is very important, it's going down the plane. Very important. Now you know that. Now you know that's happening, because you find the exact value of mu when lambda is a quarter. So what I'm going to do here is quickly, I'm going to change this to 1/4. Right, have you guys started this, or do you want me to pause it? Or you gonna? Okay, what equation am I going to get from here? What's happening here?
Is it like F equals MA?
Can I just, if this is going this way, right? If this is rolling that way, which way is this going to be moving the B particle? Up or down? Good, up. It's going to be moving up. Now if that's moving up, let's get our first equation. So that's being pulled by T. What's going against T?
The quarter.
Right, a quarter mg. And what will that equal?
Well, how's it mg?
Sorry?
It's the mass.
Because the mass is lambda. That's lambda g, and it tells you in the question that lambda is a quarter. You okay?
Yeah.
Right. So what will that equal then? Because remember, Newton's second law of force equals mass times acceleration. So what will that equal?
Is it the mass of the other one?
No, it's got. We're only talking about this mass at the moment. So what's the mass of this?
The quarter mg.
That's the
No,
weight.
a quarter m.
Yes. 1/4 m is the mass, and that's going to be times by a this time, not by g. G is when it's gravitational pull. A is what's happening otherwise. Okay. Now we've got equation 1. Let's have a look at equation 2. Now we're going to be careful on this equation 2 because it's quite a bit to do. What's happening on equation 2? So that's rolling down. So which force is it rolling down with? Can anybody tell me what is it?
mg sine 30.
Exactly. Do you know what sine 30 is?
Um,
You should know this. It's a half, yeah. So that is coming down with a force of a half mg. So first of all, it's coming down half mg. And what's going against it? Now, if it's rolling that way, certainly, let's just say, first of all, what's going against it? Tension's going against it. What else is going against it? It's a rough plane.
Friction.
Yeah. So also friction's going against it. So those are rolling down, those two things are going against it. Again, now last time you said about the mass, but what is the mass of this? M. So that's going to be ma. Okay, force equals mass and acceleration. Are we okay so far? Right. So let's just deal with this at the moment, then we slowly work our through. What can I do here to equation 1 and 2 to get rid of one of these variables? What can I do? Add them. Excellent. So let's add, if I did equation 1, add equation 2, the t and the minus t will cancel. Now I've got a half mg minus a quarter mg. What's a half minus a quarter? A quarter. So I'm going to get a quarter mg. They cancelled, minus friction is going to equal that plus that is 3/4. That's the whole one, that's plus a quarter, so that's 5/4 of ma. You okay with that? Yeah. Now the only thing that's disturbing me here is this friction. So I'm going to go back and look at what friction is. So what I need to find, I will need to find the exact value of mu, and that is that. Okay? So friction is going to equal mu times Rn, but Rn is in balance with this. What is Rn equal to?
mg cos 30.
Excellent. Mg, now it says cos 30, can you just do that in your calculator? I think it's root 3 over 2, double check.
Yes.
Yeah. So cos of 30 is root 3 over 2. So that's what friction is. So what I'm going to do, let's change the colour, let's make it a bit more exciting. So, I'm not excited, right. So I'm going to replace friction by this. So let's go. And I've got a quarter mg minus mu times mg root 3 over 2 equals 5 over 4 mg. Are you okay with me there so far? Now,
5 and 4 and 8.
MA, sorry. Did I say MG?
Yeah.
Sorry. Got G in my heart. Right. What's common in all of them? M. So let's get rid of it. M. Yes. So now let's deal with this. Okay. So M is common. So what have we got? We know that G is the same, don't we? Okay. Right. So we got a quarter G.
Do we not know if G is 5.8?
Yes, we do know that. We'll put that in a second because it says exact value, so I want to just take my time with that. Minus mu G root 3 over 2 equals 5 over 4a. Acceleration. Just going to double check what is this coefficient. Now I'm going to read this again because I've got that at the moment and I need another fact I need to find. Now when it says here, it is given that A is on the point of moving down. So it doesn't tell you that it's moving down, it's on the point of moving down. Are you okay with that? Now when it says on the point of moving down, we can say at that point acceleration is 0.
Does that mean like it's about to start moving
It's
down?
a start to move down. Good girl. So it's about to start. So at this moment in time, it's about to move. Okay. They need to state that because it needs to tell you which way the friction is going. So you take that into account. So that's very helpful when I go back and read it because I know that will give me equal to 0. You okay with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will equal 0 because 0 times anything is 0. And then I can take that on each side. So I can say a quarter G is equal to mu G root 3 over 2. Now this time I can cancel out the G's and I can multiply the 2 up and I can divide it by root 3 to give me mu is equal to, now they will cancel to give me a 2. So that will be the same as 1 over 2 root 3, and your calculator will just rationalize that for you. There's a calculator exam, so I'm going to cheat here and just put it 2 root 3, and that will just give me root 3 over 6. Do you get that? And that is it really, it's nothing more. That's the first part done. 7 mark.